My name is Peter Shen. I'm a director of RMI career development, and I spent the summer in New York, working for Guy Carpenter in its securities division, assisting in the issuance and distribution of catastrophe bond insurance-linked securities. There was no typical day at the company, like many jobs and internships, but I generally came into the office around 8 a.m. every day, left around 6. Of course, it depended on how many catastrophe bond deals were going on during the time frame of which I was working. So some days it was longer, some weeks were 50 to 55 hours, some weeks were 40 to 45. It really depended with the workflow. One large project that I worked on this summer was the creation of an investor presentation designed for pension and hedge funds that are relative newcomers to the insurance-linked security space. I was chosen to lead the development of the investor presentation because of my similar view on insurance-linked securities, being a relative newcomer to the area. So they thought my lack of expertise would provide a great insight into what pension and hedge funds wanted. Yes, I did have a mentor over the course of my summer internship. My mentor was also my direct manager report. He assigned me all the work and everything. I felt like I could ask him any question anytime. Guy Carpenter does a very good job of creating a very collegial culture, and the result is a very developmentally friendly and flat organization. So I could ask any question to anyone at any time, and in a way, everyone at Guy Carpenter was my mentor. My RMI and Actuarial classes actually helped quite a bit. My theory of interest class and preparation for exam financial mathematics helped give me a good base in the interest theory portion of the job. A lot of these securities are bonds, which is a type of which is a concept that's really covered down to the core in interest theory. And my property and liability course in risk definitely helped in the understanding of reinsurance industry as a whole. Yeah, the interview and hiring process was rather complicated. The first round was here at Temple during the intern reception. The second round was a phone interview with 2 HR generalists, also at Temple. The third round was at the Philly office of Guy Carpenter. There I interviewed with 1 vice president in treaty broking and 1 vice president in human resources. And my last round was I guess what people would call a super day, and that was held at the home office in New York. And there I interviewed with essentially the entire securities team, and that was about 5 or 6 interviews with 8 to 12 people. The internship program was semi-structured. They gave your managers a wide range of latitude in giving you assignments. There was a workshop component to the intern program, but thanks to all the classes I took here at Temple, I knew most of the content in those. My experience at Guy Carpenter was probably one of the best summers of my entire life, and I definitely would go back for a full-time offer. Would definitely recommend it to anyone in Gamma, anyone who asked.